Welcome! Today we are officially trading in our lucky charms for a director's viewfinder. Yeah, we're going to stop just hoping for good AI video results and start learning how to take full creative control.
This right here has always been the big promise of generative video, hasn't it? The power to bring literally any story to life. But let's be honest, for a lot of us, the reality has been less epic Hollywood blockbuster and more, well, frustratingly weird.
You know the drill. We've all been stuck in that prompt and praise cycle. You type something in, you cross your fingers, and you get back something kinda close. Maybe? Well, today we are building a bridge over that gap. We're moving from just hoping for the best to actually directing coherent, cinematic results.
All right, so let's get right into it. Any great director knows their tools inside and out. So let's pop the hood and explore the seriously powerful new toolkit you have at your fingertips with Veo 3.1.
First up, let's cover the basics, the core features. We're talking high-fidelity video, up to 1080p, you get flexible aspect ratios, variable clip lengths, but here's what's really a game changer, the rich audio generation, and that includes conversations between multiple people and the model's much deeper grasp of narrative.
Okay, but now let's get to the really good stuff, the advanced creative controls. This is where the real magic happens. We can animate from an image, keep characters and objects consistent with ingredients, create these buttery smooth transitions, and even manipulate objects in the scene. These are the tools that give you that true directorial power.
So now that we know what's in the toolbox, let's talk about the key to unlocking its full potential. You see, a structured prompt formula isn't about killing your creativity, it's the exact opposite. It gives you a reliable blueprint to build from so you can get consistently amazing results every single time.
So here's the secret sauce. Every prompt you write should have these 5 building blocks. You start with the cinematography, the camera work. Then you define your subject, describe their action, detail the context or the world they're in, and then you layer on the style and ambiance. This structure just works because it tells the AI a clear story, from the big picture all the way down to the tiny details.
And check this out. It's a perfect example of how those 5 parts come together to create something really powerful. We're not just asking for a tired worker. No. We're defining the shot, the specific action, the 1980s context, and that cool retro film style. See? That level of detail is what gives you a predictable and way more evocative result.
Let's go a little deeper into that first part of our formula, cinematography. Because, really, to get cinematic results, you have to learn to speak the language of filmmaking, right there in your prompts.
Let's start with a total classic, the crane shot. It is such a powerful tool. It starts low and intimate, and then it just soars up into the air, revealing the huge world around your subject. It's perfect for creating that breathtaking sense of scale and just awe.
And this is exactly how you'd ask for it. By just saying crane shot, you're directing the camera's actual path to create this huge, dramatic reveal of the canyon. This isn't just a picture of a hiker anymore. It's a real moment of cinematic discovery.
Now, beyond just movement, you can also direct the camera's focus. A shallow depth of field is a classic way to make your subject really pop. Think of it like portrait mode for video. It keeps your subject super sharp while the background just melts away into a beautiful blur. This technique forces the viewer's eye exactly where you want it.
This prompt is a fantastic example of using this not just as a technical choice, but as a storytelling tool. That shallow depth of field isolates her, and it just amplifies that feeling of a private, melancholic moment. You see? You're not just directing a lens here, you're directing an emotion.
And don't forget, sound is half the story. With Veo 3.1, you have total command over the soundscape. You can write specific dialogue, call for precise sound effects, and even define the subtle ambient hum of a futuristic city. You're not just a director anymore, you're basically a sound designer too.
Okay, so we've got the tools and we've got the language. Now let's see how we can combine Veo with Gemini 2.5 Flash Image, which is an amazing tool for creating still images, to build these advanced workflows and tackle even the most complex scenes.
So this first workflow, it's all about creating perfectly controlled camera moves. Instead of just trying to describe a scene, you actually generate the exact starting frame and the exact ending frame as still images first. This gives you an absolutely incredible level of precision over your shot's composition, from start to finish.
And now, for the final, magical step. You feed both of those images into Veo, and then you tell it exactly how to connect them. In this case, we're directing a smooth 180-degree arc shot.
But wait, there's more. We're also directing the audio, scripting the exact line the singer performs during this stunning camera move. How cool is that?
You know, for scenes with multiple characters, consistency is everything, and this workflow is the solution. First, you generate your ingredients. You can think of them like your digital actors in your sets. These are just reference images of your characters and setting, and they make sure that everyone and everything looks the same from shot to shot.
Then, it's time to bring your scene to life. You feed those ingredient images into Veo along with your prompt, and from there, you can direct shot-reverse-shot conversations, you can specify camera angles, actions, and the exact lines of dialogue for each character, all while keeping everything looking perfectly consistent.
Okay, this final workflow is a true game changer, especially for efficiency. It's called time-stamped prompting, and it lets you direct an entire scene. I'm talking multiple cuts, camera moves, sound cues, all in one single generation. It's like you're being the director and the editor at the exact same time.
I mean, just look at this structure. It's like you're writing a mini-script directly into the prompt box. You're directing the edit, shot by shot, second by second. From 0 to 2 seconds, you get a medium shot. 2 to 4, a reverse shot with jungle sounds. 4 to 6, a tracking shot of her discovery. It is an absolutely incredible level of control.
So the big takeaway here is a pretty revolutionary shift in how we create. We're moving from a world of guesswork to a world of pure intention.
You now have the blueprint for total creative control. That 5-part formula, the language of cinema, and these advanced workflows. You're no longer just a prompter, you're a director, and you're shaping every single frame to match the vision that's in your head.
The tools are here. They're in your hands. The techniques are yours to command. The only limit now, really, is your own imagination. So the question isn't if you can create something amazing, it's what story you'll choose to tell.